We are having Sechanzi is on. Yes, we are having on the lineup there, we are having Sechanzi, shot number 12 for Kampala University. Then we are having number 6, Muwezi Travis. Those are their two receiver attackers. And then, of course, the setter, we are having Muyangu as the setter. And then in the opposite position, today we are having Isaiah. We are not seeing Idrin in that position. And in the middle, we are having Alan as always. And of course, their other middle blocker is Majak, who is on the bench at the moment. He's going to be coming on with the libero now going out. And of course, with Alan going in for service. And then, of course, on the police side, we are having Ellie and Opolo John Paul as the receiver attackers on that side. And then their setter, who is Hassan, setting for them. Then through the middle, we are having Ezra on court right now. And then outside in the receiver, in the opposite position, we are having Fairuz. Fairuz has been a receiver attacker, but having joined police, we see him playing so much in the opposite side because maybe Eli is much better on the passing than Fairuz, but also because he's an attacking force, they need him to be in the opposite so that they can utilize him more. Service for Kampala University. The setter going in for the service. The setter for Kampala University on the service, that is Muyangu. Good pass. Setting for big swing. Cross-court attack. Beautiful spike there from Fairuz. And that is the force that I was talking about. That is why they're keeping him in the opposite side so that he can bring in that much power for police. Police once again serving this time. And now Eli is also on the front row for police. Going after Sechanzi on that service. Big swing! It's tit for tat here between Kampala University and police. That is also another cross-court attack from Kampala University, this time from their opposite. Strategy, we see the opposites there switching with Sechanzi. Blocks up. Live, that is Fairuz into Eli with the dump. Is it up? No, unfortunately for Kampala University, they don't keep it alive. Good pass. Oh, tough. The setter has only one option, but that is a block out. You'd almost think that ball hit the belt, but there was a touch from the blockers on police side. This is the first game, ladies and gentlemen, and now police is calling a timeout. It is the first game of today. We are going to be having several other games later on, and it's going to be an action-packed weekend, as we mentioned. So many games here at NSAMBYA this weekend. We are having games tomorrow as well here all day. So please, if you can make it here, please do make it. If you can't, continue to watch with us on Sport S, on S Media Team, on S Team Media YouTube channel. Yeah, and it is 14-12. Kampala University is leading in this set. Oh, big swing through the middle. That is from Igune. We are seeing Igune here for this game, but he seemed to be absent in the game of Police against Tigers. And of course, this weekend, like I mentioned, we are going to have, for the men's games, we are having Police taking on KU, which is already going on. They are in the second set with Police having the lead. And then next up, we shall have another interesting game. That is Sky Volleyball Club, recently re-qualified to Serie A. Will be taking on Kampala Amateur Volleyball Club, KVC, who won their last game against Kampala University, the first game. And then later we are having UCU taking on Tigers, the Serie B champions, playing their second game of Serie A this season. And then KCCA, the big game of the day, KCCA taking on Nemo Stars for the third weekend in a row. These teams are stopping at nothing to entertain us. So we shall be having that intense matchup, and take note that we shall have an analysis being done before this game so that we get you up to speed about what to expect in this match. Back to Police versus Kampala University. Police has been able to catch up now 15-15, but with that side out from Sechanzi, Kampala University gets back into a 1-point lead. An ace service for Kampala University to once again extend their lead to 2 points. Beautiful service from Sechanzi. Sechanzi is always doing the work in the front row, in the back row. He's just doing that all-round work for his team. He's their go-to player and one of the players that contributed greatly for Kampala University to actually make it to Serie A last season. That is an error this time from Opolot John Paul on Police side. He doesn't quite cross that ball over, and the block was definitely there, but those are 4 hits as we know it. Substitution coming in from the Police side. It is David who is now coming on, and Opolot John Paul has been taken out. Of course, Police doing that to be able to get a side out. We know David as one of those tactical players. Oh, smart play from Hassan. That's sort of an overpass, but he's on the front row, so he's legible to just pass it over, and he does. Service from Igune Isaac. Oh, missed it there. The player was down, but the setter sets a backcourt there, and that is an error that has cost Police, because there was sort of a commotion there. Sechanzi passed and was still down, and then the setter sets a backcourt in one. The opposite cannot swing on it, sending back a free ball, and Police strikes back with David Se.
Yes!
'Kampala University able to get a side out this time. Points for Kampala University, 17 for Police. Kampala University is definitely on the way to level things up here in terms of sets, because Police took away that first set. They are now pushing, but they are only 2 points away, and we've seen Police catching up earlier on. Maybe if they can be able to push and take this set away, we can be level. Thank you so much for those who are tuning in and watching their teams playing. Yeah, the Seroma game is on as well versus KU ladies. You can watch that on another link, but it's also live on this channel. And then someone saying, KU, please show us that you qualified for Serie A, please. Yes, KU is doing quite wonderfully in this set. It's now 21-18. Police has been forced to call another timeout. This is their second timeout because KU is looking very good to take this second set. But like I mentioned, it's an intense game. Both sides lost their games in the first, in day one of the league. And they'll be working very hard to see that they can take 3 points away here. It's the start of the league, and maximum points are really important, especially for teams that have just rejoined Serie A. They need to be able to prove that they deserve to be there, and that is what basically this game is all about. Much needed side out this time for Police, and they're back to 19 points. David Se going in for service, and like I mentioned, he's a very tactical player. Let's see where he's taking this service. He's going to the libero direct. Good passing, setter going to the position 2 there. That is Travis with that score. And take note that Travis is one of those very crucial players for Kampala University. Travis and his other partner in receiver attacking position, that is Sechanzi. These two players are contributing so much in terms of the attacking side of Kampala University. So whenever you see the setter looking for a point, you know he's going to look for either one of them. Through the middle, it's another error. Very short ball there for Ezra. He's not able to do much about it, and the block is just set right there. Very high block. He cannot do anything. That is Amajak on the net. Muhwezi back in service. This time going after Eli. Oh, Eli with the clever swing, forcing a block touch from Kampala University. That's a block out. 2 points away from taking this set. That is Kampala University. Tough pass, ball is kept alive. Is it going to be over? Yes, it is. It's a free ball chance. Setter through the middle. Once again, the ball is a bit short. Oh, that is another error from Kampala University. They are scrambling here to get that ball over, but unfortunately they are unable to take it still. They now call their second timeout as well because they only need 2 points to take this set, but Police is also looking for only 2 to catch up. I think it's a much needed timeout for Kampala University because these are pressure moments, especially when you're 1 set behind and you're looking for 2 points and you do not see a way to get those 2 points and your opponent just closing in on you. The Police are trying to arrest the university student. Big swing, is it up? Chance again for Police. That is another incredible play from Eli to keep them in the game. It's once again 1 point away. Kampala University needs to do better to be able to side out. The server is really good. I mentioned how he's very, very tactical as well. The swing off the block, and it is set point for Kampala University after a huge struggle for them. And I think the pressure was just becoming more and more, and now they're able to cool it down a little bit. Set point, can Kampala University take it away? Majak with a service error, and that is another chance for Police. I mentioned these are pressure moments. Any error can cost you because they are 1 set behind already. And now to give opportunity to Police. Once again, they call a timeout to sort things out. They are looking for only 1 point to take this set, but Police is still in this game, very, very much in this game. And now that they're having a serving opportunity, it's a big chance. If they can be able to side out and maybe catch up, they could take this set too. But like I mentioned, it's always still on until it's really actually done. Service, back set. Is it over? No. Good up. Are we going level? Eli defended. Ball is still up. Point to Police. There is a line fault there called on Kampala University. It is 24-24. What a game here at NSAMBYA Sports Arena. KU just failing to finish this set, and Police back in the game once more. The service, that is from Fairuz. Sechanzi with the swing, block touch. Set point once again for Kampala University. Service. Kampala University once again granted the chance to level things up. It's a service from Travis. Eli once again keeping Police in this set. I told you at the start of this game that it's not going to be an easy one for both sides, that it's going to be very competitive, and it is. But I wonder who is going ahead in this moment. Eli, also a very good server. The libero well in position. Set to 4. Elvis, big swing, 3-man block, but he still finds a way through. I told you he is one of those go-to players, and in this moment you expect the setter to just keep sending those balls to him because they need a side out. But then he is now in the back row going on the service. He chooses to take a jump service. It's an overpass chance. This is the chance for Kampala University to level things up, and they do. Set 2 goes to Kampala University. But good fight to Police because they really came from the 2 points down and were able to catch up and close up. But I think that was a wake-up call for Kampala University to always just end things quickly and not wait for their opponent to catch up. But it is 1-1. Both teams are really fighting. As I mentioned, Police having lost 3-1 to Tigers last weekend and Kampala University losing 3-0 to KAVC. This is the game which both teams compete for so that they can maybe get 3 points. But that is it for the second set as we wait for the third set to see which side is going to be going ahead in terms of sets and maybe giving themselves an opportunity, a chance at scooping 3 points away here. Let's wait and see who comes in with more fire in the third set. We are back for set 3, ladies and gentlemen. I see people mentioning something like network. Okay. Hopefully your network has been sorted out. But it is 1-1 for those who are supporting KU. I hope you have not lost hope. I saw some of you were losing some hope. But KU leveled things up in this earlier set. And for those asking about Kampala University versus Seroma in the ladies, Seroma leading 1-0, and of course leading the second set as well, 15-13. That is for the ladies. There is also another link to watch the ladies' games live, because we shall be streaming on 2 courts today. So ladies' games are going to be on court 2, and men's games are on court 1, and of course commentary coming to you on the men's games. Police taking the lead in this set. We've seen changes. We see David Say is now on court, and Opolo John Paul has started on the outside. That is another error this time from Kampala University. That point goes to Kampala University because a net touch has been called on Police. Net touch has been called on Police. Now a decision has been overturned by the first referee. She insists that the point goes to Police side, although net touch had been called by the second referee. The first referee says it was later on when the ball had landed already. So that point has been maintained to Police side, and that makes the scores 6-3 and not 5-4. Service again for Police. Ezra on the service. Ball is still up. Little bit of a scramble, but it's a free ball. Setter going to Elvis fall through the block there, and that is a much needed side out. It's sort of like a statement point for Kampala University, especially having lost that previous point. The first referee now speaking to the captain once again. Let's go KU. That is from Prolen Volleyball Academy. Thank you for tuning in and supporting your team. Yes. Service going to the libero. Set for Fairuz, big swing, good block touch, but there's nobody in 6 to save it. That's a powerful swing from Fairuz. Now into service. Good up from Elvis. But that is a net touch called on Police side as they tried to shut down the setter. The net touch has been Police still chasing. Beautiful serve, David Say on the passing. Swings, not really, but that is a very clever play. He sees the ball has really gone way ahead of him and he's able to push back and just think and find a way to score, sending that ball in the deep. Beautiful play from Travis. Heavy swing to just break through that wall of three-man block. Three blockers against him, but able to just break through. An intense matchup here between Kampala University and Police for those. Big swing for Igune, and just missing the court on that one. Unfortunately for them, Police KU is now just feeding off that of those few errors that they have made. It's 8-7. It's an ace service, and we are level 8-8. Beautiful play. I think it's a very smart service because he says that the receivers have pushed way back and just drops it right there. That is Alan on the service. Timeout called for Police, with Kampala University now taking the lead of this set. It is 1-1, 9 for Kampala University and 8 for Police. Service again from Alan, from the middle. Much needed side out for Police. It's going to be a service from from Igune. It's a much needed side out, block out for Police. And now KU once again taking that 1-point lead. Police started really well in this set with a 2-point lead, but now things seem to have changed a bit, with now Kampala University having momentum from that win in the earlier set. Great defense, ball is still up, off system. David Say, like I mentioned, very tactical player. He doesn't go hard on that one. He chooses to just send it over. It's a dump and it's a score for Police to level things up here. And for the ladies game, it is set point for Seroma, set 2, 24-20 Seroma having 24 and KU having 20, with Seroma also having the first set. Police once again in the lead, but that is an error on the service from Hassan. Sorry, that is an error from Odong Hassan, the setter. And things are level, 11-11. Very intense matchup between these two, KU and Police. Service from Travis, it is on. David Say from the position 2. Look at that movement. He just moves all the way from the middle and rotating just behind the setter, and still able to take that swing on a one-on-one block and able to go through. Service now, David Say, also a tactical server. Service once again from David Say. Shut down! Elvis has no way through on that play. Substitution, change of setter for Kampala University. We see that they have made a substitution here, maybe to improve the setting department. And Muyangu has been substituted off, and Okirol Dennis is now on. Beautiful swing off the blockers, trying to go down the line. That is Isaiah. Idrin, we haven't seen him on court. He's usually the opposite attacker for Kampala University, but we have not seen him on court in this game so far. Majak on the service. Joel playing it, keep it on his side. Chance again, setter going to 4. It's an overset. Just sending it to the other side, and it's right into the hands of the blocker, who just shuts it back down. Kampala University seems to be really struggling in this set now. They had tried to catch up, but with a 3-point lead now for Police, Police seems to have more potential to take it away, but it's always not over until it's over. Setter going back to Sechanzi once again. It's an error this time, looking for the hands, but he doesn't quite get them. 4-point lead for Police in a much needed set. It is set 3 to secure a point. Whoever takes this set secures a point for themselves, and they fight on in maybe the fourth set to see if they can take 3 points, or they push to the decisive set and see if they can actually take a point or 2. Timeout has been called for Kampala University. First timeout. They need to see how to analyze and do better. Good service from Ezra. Late block there in position 2, and Travis taking advantage of it. Very beautiful cross-court swing. Much needed side out, especially coming in from that timeout for Kampala University. It is not a timeout, but the coaches both seem to be having a chat with their team. There seems to be an issue with the balls there. So the teams can be chatting with each other as they wait.
Kuliko D10, D9. Kama the whole thing kwang'anda kaneno tikasobola tukayo pakeri
We are back for from that break of the ball issue. But since then, KU has been able to, Police has been able to push this game to a 7-point lead. I tell you, this is one of their best sets yet in this game. That is early on the service timeout. From the timeout, that is Kampala University trying to push and keep themselves in this game. It is an error. That is David. There is a block touch actually. That ball went through. That is David Say getting that much needed score for his team. It is 23 for Police. They've really maintained their lead this time. They've not allowed Kampala University to even come close to them. Early still in service. They're only 2 points away from taking this set and taking the lead. Beautiful swing from Travis through the blockers. They are taking advantage of that delay by Igune to actually get there. And he just swings in between the blockers, sending it in 6. 16 points for KU. They're able to get a much needed side out. So service from Joel. Through the middle, that is Isaac Igune setting his team up for set point of the third set. And a chance for them to be able to lead here at NSAMBYA, to be able to have to secure a point. Yeah, because if they have 2 sets, that is a point so far, and they would have to fight for the 4th set to be able to get 3 points. Service error from Igune, very rare error. Esther, thank you for tuning in and watching. It was not a technical timeout. There was an issue with the ball, so they had to first sort it out. That is what we were waiting for. Yeah. It's another error. Police looking for only 1 point, but Kampala University holding on strong. Good pass from Eli. The setter tries to make a quick point and just send that ball over, but the block reading him very, very well. Right there. Police now also calling a timeout because it's a struggle for them to get this 1 point, and KU is just closing in. Service again. He's the setter on the service. David Say also an error from him. Just sends that ball into the net. 20 for KU. They're able to get there. And then, ladies and gentlemen, even the points really matter in the set. Points in a set also matter. So them pushing themselves to actually try to catch up. Maybe they are setting themselves up for the next set, or they could even win this one. Service, tough pass. Once again, KU staying alive. There's been a struggle for Police on the passing. Big struggle from them. Just 1 point. Volleyball is an interesting game. You can stay there and your opponent just catches up and even wins the set when you're still there looking for only one side out. But with the way Police has been playing this game, they still have a chance, and they are still very much in it. They could get this point. Another error from David Say. The ref is calling that a block touch out, but it seemed like it was basically just on the belt there. But it is a set taken away by Police, leading now 2-1. Very interesting set. They really pushed and took away a huge point lead and pushed KU to their limit in this set. But we are going in for the fourth set, so that is a point secured for Police. Can Kampala University push themselves to also secure a point here, or is Police going to be running away with the 3 points? Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, for set 4 of this game. Kampala University now leading this set 5-4. Police having taken the third set here. That means Police is ahead in terms of sets with 2-1. I wonder if you guys who are watching online think that this could be a 5-set game or a 4-set game, but I personally think that it's not over until it's over. So I'm expecting a 5-set game. 5 sets here. But let's see if police can fight back, or if Kampala University can as well fight back and stay alive. But for the game of Kampala University versus Seroma has just taken that game 3-0. That is their second game of the season, because they had played earlier against UCU and they lost that game 3-1. Good pick, set in 2. Big swing, that is from Isaiah to get that side out and get Kampala University back in the lead. Hello? No? Okay. Ah. Najib, remember Kenya and Jacob. Wanje. I have Canva. I'm seeing the mouth. It's on at the topmost nail tumbler. Right. Then okati left kati. Oyagala gikulezinga. Oyagala kana akadashe. Dayo waggulu kati ni Go to the left now. To the right, sorry. Right. Mpola. Awo. Click. Minimize.
No. Here in space.
Okay. Minimizing. Awo. There.
Stay there. Just not from there.
Service for police coming in from LA. Oh, good save, but not for long, because that is just sent back from the middle. Good up from the libero. Back set in 2. What a hit. Massive play from Isaiah. From the backcourt in 1. That's a huge swing on the backcourt. Very much needed side out to push Kampala University 2 points further ahead. And of course they are looking to take this set away so that they can level things up and give themselves a fighting chance. Service from Majak. Service from Majak once again. 11 points for Kampala University. Off-system set. That is Travis this time, pushing Kampala University to a 4-point lead in a much-needed set for them to stay alive in this game and to catch up.
Now very has not been able to quite well. This is South Africa.
For us, it's like that. It appears once she comes to gain weight, then it reduces score, then she comes back again when she has added. Now you see her. Omukono. Mom. Sengeja abahima. From that timeout of police, can they be able to side out here and maybe do better and take 3 points? From the backcourt, that is Fairuz, a little bit of a struggle. Huge struggle, and they do get a side out. And up next for ladies games, we are having up next for ladies games, we are having KVC ladies taking on Team Nemo Stars, also recently rejoining Serie A. Nemo ladies having won the qualifiers to take that position that had been vacant because of Ndeje being scrapped off. Service error from police. I think it's going to be very tough for police this set because Kampala University seems very, very determined to get themselves back in this game, to get a point, because like I keep mentioning, 2 sets give you 1 point, and when you have gotten that 1 point, maybe you can push and get the 2nd point as well. Big swing down the line. Fifteen, 11, ladies and gentlemen. I enjoy just looking at your comments for those who are tuning in and watching and supporting your teams. I see the numbers have increased so far. Amina and Adieri here having a chat with each other. Thank you for tuning in and supporting your teams. And don't forget, there is another link for ladies games also. KVC warming up to take on Nemo Stars. It's also going to be an interesting game, a beautiful matchup between these two teams, a game where teams sort of match with each other. It's going to be intense as we look forward to seeing the result from that match. We continue here with Kampala University taking on Police. It is 2 sets for Police and 1 set for Kampala University, but it is 12 points for Police in this set and 15 for Kampala University. Kampala University looking for a way out to stay in this game. 13 points now for Police, and that's a very close range now because we saw them catching up in the in the third set and even taking a huge point lead and winning that set. Big swing, cross court. That is a much needed side out to maintain the lead for Kampala University. That is from the opposite, Isaiah. Like I mentioned, Idrin today has been on the outside. He has not been of the starting players today. But Isaiah is doing wonderfully. He's bringing in those big swings at a very important time in the game. Service for Kampala University, continuing to extend the lead here, back to 4 points. Good service. Sort of an off-system set. Fairuz able to get it in play. It's a free ball and a chance for Police to maybe get a side out. Back set, open court. Fairuz delaying to swing it down and the block getting a touch. Is the setter going back to him? Yes, he does. Very beautiful set. The defense still going on, but Elvis Setanzi just ends it with that beautiful play. Heavy swing to just end it. I think we are going into 5 sets, ladies and gentlemen. I think we are really going into a 5-set game. For those who are watching, I asked for your predictions. I think maybe are you scared to predict a game, a 5-set game? I think maybe the fans are a bit scared because, of course, you'd want your team to get to 5 sets. But it's also a sign of hope that you know your team can push through. But Kampala University showing so much resilience here, now leading the game by 4 points. Amina, as you enjoy the game, what is your prediction of this matchup so far? Do you think we are going into 5 sets or we are going to see Police taking this away? Because there is another point for Police to close this gap to 3. Timeout has now been called for KU because a Police is now only 2 points away from closing that gap and catching up. And we saw them catch up in the earlier set, in set 3, where they were 2 points behind and they were able to close that gap and catch up. Sorry, in set 2, which KU took away. Yeah, Police was able to close that gap. They almost actually took that set. And now, if an opponent is leading you 2 sets already and you're fighting for this set, I don't think KU would want to let go of that 2-point lead. They should be looking for ways to extend it further. Service. Very good serve. It's going to be a free ball and a chance for Police to make a side out. That is Eli on the swing, blocked, but it is kept alive. He's coming back again, chooses to go smart. Beautiful play. And that, oh, unfortunately, it's a dump on the outside. Huge error. that could have just been a point to help them to catch up, but it is an error, and now that means Kampala University pushes themselves back to a 3-point lead and closer to taking this set away. They are sitting at 19 points now, and then they have gotten into the most crucial time of this game. Can they really be able to fight on? Because we saw in set 2 that they took away, they really struggled to get away from 24. It's a beautiful block. The net defense is doing well. Another error from Eli, just missing that ball a little bit. He didn't quite get it in the palm, and he just sends it out, what we usually call airlines here. A wingo from Eli at a very difficult time for his team. And you know, when your go-to player is unable to score for you in that moment, it makes it very difficult. It's very tough for you as a team find a way to side out. But that is a service error from Sechanzi on his jump service. Maybe that is also something to give hope to Police, because they are still 2 points down. Their setter is on the front row, which means he's having basically 2 options of attack. And that is another service error. This time it is from our new substitution that has come on for Police. There was an error on the scores there, ladies and gentlemen. Very sorry. It is 21-17, which means Kampala University is much, much closer to pushing us into a 5-set game. Much, much closer to getting a point here and closer to fighting for the 2 points. That was a timeout called for Police. Adieri, thank you for supporting your team. Yes, Amina, it is going to be a decider. I think it's going to be a decider as well. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen, for continuing to tune in and watching these games. Thank you. I think it is midday. Yes, I see most of you are now active and live. Thank you so much for coming in and supporting. Beautiful swing from the young man Isaiah in opposite position. I told you he's bringing in heavy swings, important points as well for Kampala University, and that is 3 points away from taking this set. But looking at the environment on the side of Police, you can see they seem to be preparing for the 5th set rather than catching up in this set. And it's very, very hot out here. Going into a 5-set game is quite tough. They need to push and see if they can really play a quicker game and maybe finish it off faster. It's a blockout. That is a blockout that is from Apollo. John Paul finally back in this game after being taken out earlier on in the 2nd set. He's back once again to prove that he can still push. Number Police, that guy who is standing in 1 in opposite position on Police. Thank you. And we see Julius as well came on later as an opposite for Police on the substitution. That is a beautiful score for Police. It is not over until it's over, ladies and gentlemen. So Kampala University should not relax because they need this set to stay in this game. Off system set, but Elvis with the heavy swing. on that pipe. He says they are still in this game, and so it's a good score, a very unexpected set, but he takes a huge swing on it. This is the moment where players take risks to keep themselves in this game. And of course, after this game, we shall be having KAVC taking on Sky, and later Tigers taking on UCU, and the big game of the day, Nemo Stars taking on KCCA. 3 weekends in a row these teams are taking each other on, and we saw in Gulu Nemo had the lead. Then we come to Kampala, KCCA winning NCC. I wonder which team is going to come out on top this evening in the league. Good up. Big swing from Isaiah in position 4. Ball is still up, but that is a huge swing from Opolot John Paul. Opolot John Paul with a heavy hand, once again showing that he is back for fire. Onto the money, shut down. Oh, that is a set point for Kampala University. I think that ball just went through the blockers from Travis. You would almost think he was shut down on the block, but he was able to rip through. Set point for Kampala University. Are we going 5 sets here, or is Police still in this game? Very good service. Set. Are we going 5 sets? Yes, we are. Kampala University able to push Police hard, and that is an error on the swing to keep them alive in this game. We are going for the 5th set, ladies and gentlemen. We are having an intense matchup here. I told you earlier on as we started this game that both these teams need these points. It's a very crucial game for them, having lost their games last weekend on day 1, and this is what it means to them. This is what it means to Kampala University to keep pushing and fighting so that they can stay in this game, and that is of course giving Police a lot to think about, because they've been in Serie A last season and they maintained their position in this season, so they are here, and I think they've got a lot of experience on their side, which could push them and give them a chance in the 5th set. But of course, Kampala University also wanting to have their first win in this season, having come from Serie B last season. So basically, both sides do not want to lose this game. So let's wait for set 5 and see how it is going to go, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for tuning in and continuing to be with us so far as we go into set 5. Anange kasapiki ne kabanga kerabidde ebintu byange ate nkimanyi katambudde dda agenda kuddayo. Ate ebyokulya eri ewaka bivaayo olowooza nga tewaliyo bantu ng'aliyo yekka tebivaayo. Agenda kugaana namugyeko sente nenerabira ojjimu agenda kugamba kagenda bire alina kumukwata kyaka ali mu takisi oba yalinye kati naye ayinza okuba yavuze pikiye mbeera mubuuza kati bw'abadde wano kugemu tagireeta wamma ne safiiki pakini sheet najiba agambye oleete ebyokunywa oli waka nga gemu yammwe ya ssaawa 8 okyakola kyekajjanzi. Yanguwa. Hello? Hey. Okay. This is why I want to speak and evoke my mind. I can't speak. And so you hear me when I'm speaking. Traffic. Everybody here is my skin. But I thought it has a thing here, but they blocked it. Cafe. Sambaleta Rosemary wange. Kuzeeyo kati wallahi ogenda kweraga. Kati nakoli mukuziddayo. Senyanga bw'otambula bw'omuddayo. Ogenda kweragira.
Thank you. Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are back for set 5. Yeah, very interesting set here. Kampala University seems to be having the edge over KU, over Police, sorry. It is 4-2. It seems like Kampala University has the hugest edge of this evening. of this afternoon, they seem to be taking this game away. But Police able to get a much-needed side out before Kampala University gets to 8 points. But I tell you, usually the team that fights to catch up and gets that fourth set tends to win the fifth set. But Police, we cannot give it away to KU yet, because it's not over until it's over. They are also very much still in this game. It's only 15 points. They might seem few, but they are very difficult points to really grasp for both sides. But that is a much needed side out for Kampala University. It is a hopeful game for them, really, with that 4-point lead in a decisive set, looking for just only 8 points to maybe take this set away. And with Police chasing 4 points, it's going to be very tough and tight for them. Timeout called for Police. I told you it's going to be an intense game. Beautiful swing from Sechanzi. That is a net touch called by the first referee, and she sees that very quickly. We are going to be switching sides, ladies and gentlemen. It is 8 points for Police, for Kampala University. 8 points for Kampala University. Police still sitting at 4 points. Back into this game, service for Kampala University. It is Isaiah on the service. Going to Odong. Oh, shut down. Majak has really been very good on the block there. He's been very good, and that is another good play. 9 points for KU. And the celebration just tells you everything you need to know. Isaiah once again on the service. It's been a great performance by Kampala University. Big swing from Eli this time. It's a statement hit there from him to get his team back in this game, to give them hope. And he's going in for service, one of those good servers for the Police side. And also, just to get you up to speed, the game between Nemo Stars and KVC ladies has begun as well. You can check it out on our ST Media channel as well. There is a link there for that ladies game for those who have their teams playing. It's another error for Kampala University. Police closing that gap to now 3 points, and usually decisive games are very, very interesting. Those 3-point leads seem to always just be very small. Shut down once again, that is Isaiah as well. Now Kampala University also calling a timeout. First timeout for them in this set. Back from that timeout. Can Kampala University get a much needed side out and get to 10 points? .9 10 points now for Kampala University, 8 for Police, but I commend Police. Really, they've tried to close that gap. It was a huge gap, 4-point gap, and now sitting at 2. Good service from Sechanzi. Big swing from Opolo. John Paul, he's shut down. I tell you, Majak has been on fire since that 4th set. He's been just good on that net. 11 once again. KU pushing the lead. Tough pass for Marvin. Big swing off the block. It's a free ball. Kept alive. Isaiah with the free ball. Chance for Kampala University. Can they go further ahead? Yes, they do. Smart play this time from Travis. He chooses to take off that power and go for the hit. Very, very smart play from him. He chooses to take off that power and go for the dump and then get a side out. Oumo Dixon says wonders never end. Yes, they don't. Oumo Dixon, KU has just proved that wonders really never end. It's a free ball again. Can they get the score? Travis with the hit. Yes, they do. Tough defense for Eli. It seems like Kampala University is closer to victory. Much, much closer to victory here. Substitution coming in for Police. Fairuz going off, and now David coming on. Can he make a difference? Can he be able to change something to get Police back in this game? I remind you that Police lost their game last weekend against Tigers 3-1, and they dropped 3 points there, and now they've already dropped a point against Kampala University. Is there a chance for them to maybe come back? Because I feel Kampala University is now a bit ahead, 4-point lead for them, and they're looking only for 2 points to take this game away. 13 points for them, 2 points on the count. Ten points for Police. They're still very much in this game. A told you the decisive set is a very tricky one. The point lead always seems huge, but also very, very small. But that is another huge swing from Travis. Block out, and it is match point for Kampala University. Can they do it in one go, or will police fight back this time? 1 point to go. Only 1 point for Kampala University to seal the victory here, coming back from a set down, winning that fourth set. Can they take this fifth set? Can they go away with the 2 points? Majak on the service. It is a good service on. Another pass, shut down. That is it, ladies and gentlemen. Kampala University taking this game away, 3 sets to 2 sets. They came back in that fourth set and were able to take the victory here. Actually, they've been coming back because police took the first set, they took the second, then they lost the third set, and then fighting back in the fourth set and taking the victory here. Congratulations to Kampala University for their first win in Serie A this season, and hard luck to police. That is their second loss of the season, despite scooping a point here on day 2 from Kampala University. And those are already 4 points dropped, 5 points dropped for them because they dropped 3 points on Tigers. But Kampala University now getting those 2 points, it's just really great for them, because it is also their first win of this season, their first win in Serie A, because they were rising from Serie B last season. But that is the game, ladies and gentlemen. Up next, we are going to have Sky Volleyball Club taking on KVC. It's also another game to watch. Sky has recently rejoined Serie A, having played those qualifiers to take up that vacant space. And last season we know they were relegated at the end, but there was a sort of a battle between them and police, and then later on police wins a few games there and Sky gets relegated. But up next is Sky and KVC. Stay on, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for watching, and feel free to let us know what you think, and I'll see you in the next game.